Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Azren, the language nerd here. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday evening or whatever day and time it is for you right now as you are watching this video. This is episode 88 of Azren's Journal. If you're new to this segment on my YouTube channel, it's pretty straightforward. This is a video series where I share my personal language learning journey and, of course, give you guys some language learning advice. Now, today is going to be a short video, probably only 5 minutes. I'll try to get right to the point. And I want to share what is, in my perspective, the number one factor that will influence how quickly or how slowly you learn another language. I pre-warn you, it's going to sound a little cliche, but I'm going to try to dig as deeply as I can into it in a short period of time to help it make sense. And the biggest factor, in my perspective, has to do with your mentality and your, not mentality, more your mindset while you are learning. For example, if you're in a language class or you're using an app or you're writing notes or you're studying or you're watching something on YouTube or you're listening to Pimsleur or you're listening to Michelle Thomas, you're doing something to practice or study a language, the biggest thing you have to ask yourself is, what is your state of mind in the moment that you are practicing slash studying? Is your mind on dinner? Are you stressed? Are you thinking about something else at the same time as you're studying? Are you tired? Are you energized? Are you hyper? What is your mindset? Because that is actually the biggest thing that's going to influence how quickly or how slowly you learn. It's less about what methods you use, what strategies you use, what resources you use, how you go about it. It's less about that because a resource that's not that great can become pretty darn good if you're in the right state of mind and you're eager to learn and you're eager to make things work, right? For instance, watching TV to learn a language, just watching stuff in the target language, for the average Joe, in my experience, out of well over 1,000 language learners, that I have either worked with directly, studied with directly, spoken to, taught myself. Just watching TV for the average person is not an effective strategy. But if you're highly motivated and you're going to focus and you're going to listen carefully, you're going to think, you're going to be dedicated, your mind is laser focused on the task at hand, you're trying to learn, you're going to make it work for yourself. And the same goes for many different learning styles and ways to learn a language. It's way more about your state of mind and your mentality when you're sitting down to practice, study, etc., than it is about the thing you're doing when you're sitting down to practice, study, etc. Of course, the methods matter. I'm not saying the methods don't matter, but what I am saying is that we don't talk about what your state of mind is. That's why I tend to learn. That's why like when I look at me, right? What I do when I'm learning languages is I'm pretty bad at learning languages when I'm working. I work a lot. And so if I take a class while I'm not on holiday, my mind is still semi on work. I don't really want to be in the class, and it affects my learning negatively. Even though I studied for an hour, I really didn't get that much out of it. Whereas when I choose to take 2, 3, 4 week vacations in a year where I focus all of my attention on trying to learn a new language, because I'm in the right mindset and I'm able to learn, I'm able to retain it. I have the energy, I have the motivation, I have the right headspace, I'm not distracted, I've removed all distractions. So you have to think about that. You have to do what you have to do to get yourself in the right headspace. Tell yourself before you study, hey brain, out loud, hey brain, it's time to stop thinking about what we're thinking about now, and it's time to focus on the language. Let's go. I used to do martial arts as a kid, and our senseis would say that when I was growing up. They'd always say, your mind has to go before your body goes. Your mind has to move somewhere first before your body moves to that place. Your mind has to go. You have to get your mind going in the right way before your body can start to go in that way. Otherwise, you're not going to see the results that you want to see, right? And that goes for language learning too. You've got to get your mind goes first. Mind goes first to what you're doing, then your body follows. Your actions follow. Mind goes first. And myself included, the vast majority of us, me too, often our mind doesn't go. Our mind is somewhere else. We haven't fully put ourselves in the right mindset, nor have we just haven't put ourselves in the right mindset, right? And that's, in my perspective and my experience, arguably one of the most, if not the most important thing that will impact how quickly or how slowly you learn another language. Okay, everyone, let's wrap this video up here. As I said, it's going to be a short one. I hope you're having a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is for you right now as you're watching this. And yeah, we'll talk soon. Bye bye. See you.